Thank you. Funny about people. A salesman I know really wants to be a rancher. A legal secretary, one of the best, wants to run a little restaurant. Funny how most of us have some secret, frustrated ambition. Now I'll tell you the truth. All my life I've wanted to be a mountain climber. I've watched them by the hour. I've met many veteran climbers, had fascinating talks. They're a rare breed. The English climber Alvarez writes about a sudden snowstorm in the Italian Dolomites that trapped a companion and himself overnight on a narrow ledge 1,500 feet up. Their outer clothing soon froze. Without extra food or extra clothing, they realized they mustn't fall asleep because body temperatures lower dangerously in sleep. To keep awake, each told stories to the other and tried to sing. Now and then they would slap each other on the back and chest to promote circulation. In the morning light, the two men looked up at the 500 feet of steep rock overhang still to be climbed. A brutally difficult climb under normal conditions, it was now coated with ice. When finally the climbers made it to the top, they were exhausted, battered, but they had made it. And that experience taught Alvarez something that can be useful to all of us. Afterward he said, "At no point did we feel we were fighting the mountain. The battle was only with ourselves." That, I suppose, is what makes the mountaineer. It's the secret of his fascination. And it is also what makes any person dynamic and alive. To test yourself, to battle fear and exhaustion without losing control, to know yourself. And in the struggle, you increasingly gain conscious power. You come alive. I'll return in a moment. Who doesn't have a problem with himself at times? The self can really get you down. And often it is easy to think, I'm sick of struggling, and give in to despair. But to do that is a terrible injustice to yourself. No one has to give up ever. In fact, H.G. Wells, the writer, thinks it wouldn't be good any other way. He said, "What on earth would a man do with himself if something did not stand in his way?" It would be a pretty dull life without struggle, wouldn't it? Self-mastery requires persistence. The conflict with self in mountain climbing carries over to life itself. The controlled man is the powerful man, Emerson said. And one of the greatest satisfactions in life is gaining control over yourself.